We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA, 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you're interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Municipal Golf Course, 3130 East Silver Springs Boulevard, any Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Tuesday, coming up at 9 o'clock, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin will be here, as she is every Tuesday, taking your questions and calls about anything that grows in the dirt. Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Auto, he will be here at 10 o'clock for auto repair with personal care from Sunrise Auto. Full day today. I don't know if you saw this over the weekend, but the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins played a football game. This isn't about the football game. It's about what happened in the stands at the football game. A railing collapsed at FedEx Field, and fans fell onto the field. Yep, it collapsed near Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Washington Redskins say they offered medical assistance to the fans that fell over the railing as it collapsed near Jalen Hurts. But now fans are saying that's not accurate. In interviews with the Philadelphia Inquirer and ESPN on Monday, multiple Eagles fans say they were injured during the incident and that their team did not offer on-site medical attention. They didn't ask if anybody was hurt, and they sure as hell didn't ask if anybody needed medical attention. This according to 26-year-old Andrew Collins of Brookline, New Jersey. The only thing the staff said to get us was get off the field. Another 26-year-old fan named Mike Namely from Sickerville, New Jersey, told ESPN he was told by staff, everybody get off the field. He added, they quickly grabbed us away from Jalen and shooed us up into the stands. Namoli and Collins are friends. Both claim injuries to themselves and others. Both told similar stories to the Philadelphia Inquirer. The Washington football team released a statement saying, addressing the incident, they go, to our knowledge, everyone involved was offered on-site medical evaluation and left their stadium on their own accord. We're very glad no one appears to have been seriously injured. The safety of our fans and guests is one of the most important, and we're looking into what occurred. A source told ESPN that Prince George's County EMS personnel were on the scene within 5 to 6 minutes, began treating those who needed medical attention. That's according to a source with ESPN. That source added staff weren't aware of anyone else needing medical attention in the aftermath of the collapse. So it was a pretty serious collapse. I mean, as Jalen Hurts is leaving the field, he's walking in. That's what's happened. He's leaving the field. Fans are leaning over to shake his hand, and the railing just collapsed. Kids fell. One kid falls and just crashes his head right into a wall. Just right into a wall. And now staff comes over as there are people laying. The security come over in the yellow jackets, and they're just telling people in this video, they're just trying to pull people away from Jalen Hurts, which is what the Philadelphia fans say that's happened. Kids, I mean, obviously there were a bunch of people in the barricade when it collapsed, and it was applying pressure, and people fell. Was the area restricted or properly designated? A Washington football spokesperson told ESPN that the section that collapsed was designated for wheelchair access only, that the railing was attached to a wheelchair ramp instead of anchored in concrete, and not intended for people to lean against it. Well, that just sounds like a terrible situation. You put railing up, the railing's right there at the tunnel, and you say it's not attached to anything except a wheelchair access cubicle. Basically, if you've ever been to stadiums and everything, you know where the AMA stuff is. They build little platforms for wheelchairs to get up on so they can have unobstructed views. But usually those are up in the concourse areas. They're not right at the railing. I mean, there's stairs that came there. You can clearly see stairs come down. How'd the wheelchair, if that's a wheelchair access center how'd wheelchairs get down there to it? Looks like somebody's going to lose a lot of money over this one. Because there were small children, between the ages of 8 and 12 on that railing. One of them face plants right into the other wall across the tunnel. So when that railing fell, he fell and was projected by the people leaning against him, where he went across the tunnel and his face crashed into the padded wall on the other side of the tunnel where Jalen Hurts was walking into. That, and that could happen at any stadium, I'm sure, but if that thing was only anchored into the plywood platform that is there for wheelchairs, and by the way, how's a wheelchair get down there? Because there's stairs leading down there. There was no ramp to get a wheelchair down there. From the videos I've seen, anyway. Seems like the Washington football team, have a lot of CYA going on. We did offer medical treatment. I didn't see any medical personnel. This video's over a minute and a half long. I didn't see any medical personnel. All I saw was, those guys in the yellow jackets with the numbers on them that you always see at all sporting events and concerts and everything. That's the only people that responded in this video. Man. And that could happen at the University of Florida. Railing get loose or something. That could happen anywhere, I guess. But don't you have to check those things? Don't you have to make sure that, because that crowds are going to lean on these things. And it happened, there's been bad tragedies at soccer games in Europe numerous times where stands have collapsed. There's a ESPN 30 for 30 that talks about one such incident. I don't remember what soccer club it was at, but the whole gate crashed down in the end zone area, and people died. They were crushed. Lots of people died. So this isn't the first time a railing like this has crashed, but when I saw the video of it, I was, oh, that's not good. And now there are reports that the Washington football team didn't offer medical assistance to some of the people that were hurt. And even their Washington's reply that they put out, their statement, to our knowledge, everyone involved was offered medical evaluation. What's that mean? What's that mean? Medical evaluation. What's that mean? To our knowledge, everyone involved was offered medical evaluation. I don't know what medical evaluation means. I know what medical assistance means. But what is medical evaluation? Because as you watch this video, you see that the security people are just telling people, get off the field. They're grabbing people, pulling them away from Jalen Hurts, stuff like the one kid that face planted. Now, security personnel goes and makes sure he's okay. When you watch the video, you see they're checking on him. The other security personnel are rolling people off the railing so they can move the railing and then pulling them away from Jalen Hurts. Get away from Jalen Hurts. That was their main concern. And I understand Jalen Hurts' safety is an issue here too. But as a human being, shouldn't your first instinct, there were 4 or 5 people laying on the ground, shouldn't your first instinct be to make sure they're not injured instead of pulling them off? There are people laying on the rail that are still laying on the rail because they fell, good 8 feet, 10 feet. They're still laying on the rail. They're just dragging them off the rail so they can pick the rail back up. It looks bad. It looks bad from this perspective of the Washington football team. So we'll take a break. We'll come back more after this timeout on WOCA's Ocala Talks. I am your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you live from the studios of WOCA Radio here just off the runway at the Ocala International Airport. We'll be back after this timeout on The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News.
Children ages 12 to 15 are